90 crashes in the last 10 years, and major changes are on the way.
The Washington State House and Senate have included enough money in their budget to fund a construction project at US 195 and Cheney-Spokane Road that would eliminate a dangerous blind spot. Family and friends have been pushing for this change since 16-year-old Lorissa Green was killed at the intersection in January. Today, KXLY4's Sally Showman spoke with Larissa's mother and the man who hit her, an unlikely pair instrumental in this project.
Over the course of the next year or so, drivers along US 195 will notice some major changes at the intersection of Cheney-Spokane Road. This will be the new off-ramp. It will replace the right-hand turn lane that was the cause of an accident that's formed a lifelong bond.
I walked away from an accident that took a life. I mean, it's something I'll never forgive.
Dave Blythe was the man driving the truck that hit and killed 16-year-old Lorissa Green January 16th.
It's been a nightmare every hour of every day since then.
Larissa's mother, Debbie Hamill, is living that same nightmare.
I pretty much knew she was gone when I saw her car.
The tragedy and this intersection is what has drawn the two together in a unique relationship.
I was relieved that Debbie and I became friends right off the bat.
I wanted him to know that, I mean, I've driven that intersection. I know there was nothing else he could have done.
It's only been 10 weeks since the crash, and the two have already been to Olympia and convinced legislators this intersection needs changes.
We were testifying 2 months to the day after the accident.
They say the accident wasn't Larissa's fault or Dave's fault. It's the fault of a dangerous blind spot created by the right-hand turn lane at Cheney-Spokane Road. When the turn lane is full, it blocks the view of oncoming traffic for drivers like Lorissa turning northbound on 195 from Cheney-Spokane Road. And their crash wasn't the first. Nearly 90 crashes have happened here since 1999.
There's not a person that drives that road that doesn't know how dangerous that intersection is.
Last week, they found out the state's House and Senate included enough money to change the dangerous turn lane.
I think it's a relief only because that way I know other people aren't going to have to go through what we've gone through.
Although both say it's impossible to get back to life before the accident, they say this project and this relationship has helped them cope.
It's terrible that it had to come to this to get any kind of action whatsoever, but we're there now.
The next step, Debbie's working with the mayor to slow down the speed limit along 195 through the Latah Valley. Along Cheney-Spokane Road, Sally Showman, KXLY4 HD News.